What's going on, my intergalactic pals? And today I am going to go over some judge rules, some things that I've been seeing. I know I haven't been posting a lot on this stuff. I've been kind of busy, but I'm hoping to get more back into it. With that being said, before we get started, please like, please comment, please subscribe, please share. Everything does help. I want to keep growing this community and bring you guys more content and doing more crazy things. With that being said, let's get into it. So the first card I'm going to talk about is Thrawn from Jump to Lightspeed. It is the new leader. And the question was asked, when playing Thrawn, if I have a card that has the keywords when played / when defeated, example, Ruthless Raider, or on attack / when defeated, First Order Stormtrooper, can Thrawn be used to use the ability again for when Ruthless Raider or only when it's defeated triggered? So Thrawn reads, just so we can all be on the same page, and the card will be here. Thrawn reads, when you use a when defeated ability, you may exhaust this leader if you do use that ability again, and his deployed side is, when you use a when defeated ability, you may use that ability again. You can only use this ability once each round. So that being said, you can only use the when it is defeated. You can't use the other half of when it attacks or when it is played, just because it says on attack / when defeated or when played / when defeated. You can only use the function of when it is defeated. That's when Thrawn sees it. That's when the effect would go through. Another question that was kind of asked, I think this is kind of interesting. The new Chewbacca with no glory. If a unit has Chewie as a pilot and the opponent plays no glory, only results on that unit, what happens? Does the opponent take control? Chewie reads, this unit cannot be defeated or returned to hand by an enemy card ability. So if Chewie is piloting a vehicle and you play, or your opponent plays no glory, only results, you take control of it, then you defeat it, because it does switch sides and it sees itself as a friendly unit to the person who plays no glory, only results. That way it kind of gets around the Chewie's ability of not being able to get destroyed. This one should be fairly quick to go over. Someone asked about Darth Vader plus piloting. They said Darth Vader, commander of the First Legion, states, when played, search top 10 cards of your deck for any number of villainy units with the combined cost of 3 or less and play them for free. Is there anything stopping him from playing something with piloting here? I'm sure he couldn't do it with a pilot whose printed cost is over 3, but I don't see anything in the rules stopping him from doing it with, for example, Wingman Victor 2, and since printed at the cost of 2, Vader could also grab something that is printed cost 1. Is that correct? Vader is specifically a unit. You cannot get a pilot with that. You cannot get the cost. Vader is specifying that it has to be a unit. Now, if it says search top 10 cards of your deck for any number of villainy cards, then that kind of would overwrite that. You could do, in theory, a pilot. You could, in theory, do event card, but Vader does specify it has to be a unit. Someone asked, can I kill my own unit with no glory only results? Glory, again, no glory only results. Says take control of a non-leader unit, then defeat it. Doesn't specify an opponent, so you can clearly, if you really want to, target your own unit, defeat it. Unless you're just trying to win through Ruthless Raider, but you can target your own unit. It's short and simple. That was short and simple. Someone asked, I use Young Han's ability to reduce the cost of Poe and do 2 damage. I then activate Poe's when played and attach him to a vehicle. The 2 damage disappears and does not transfer to the vehicle he is attached to, correct? Yeah, it doesn't. The damage doesn't transfer with them. It's supposed to go on Poe. Poe's no longer there. He's now in the X-Wing that he created, so that damage just goes away. Good workaround, honestly. But with that being said, this is going to be a short video. I just kind of wanted to make something to give you guys something to look at. As always, please be safe out there in that big galactic world of ours. I'll see you around.